I wonder if this is like some sort of like oh, never mind. It was stupid. The old people are just like real old people. Long ago, the power of alchemy was abused in ways that might bring about the end of the world. Because it was sealed away, the king claims the world has begun to wither and decay. Oh no, it's not sealed anymore. The events of Golden Sun 1 kind of broke that. Ever since alchemy was sealed, the time itself seemed frozen. In my mind's eye, I do not see anyone who will go along with the king's plan. And now rumors abound of a group of fools who are actually attempting to restore alchemy. It is only because alchemy was sealed away that the world has enjoyed this lasting peace. Yeah, it's us. It's us, actually. We're the ones trying to do that. The alchemy we're loosened upon a world people would fight again to control the Stone of Ace Sages. Alchemy must remain sealed away, if for no other reason than to avoid this strife. Is Lemuria fallen into decay, I ask you? Nay. Only by casting aside alchemy has the world been saved from itself. Certainly, Lemuria has lost some of the splendor that has once filled its streets. But to think that alchemy could restore this madness itself. Huh. You seek to know more about the draughts that provide us such longevity? Once Lemurians bottled special draughts to leave here and traveled wayward, a man named Bobby stole the remainder of our precious draughts and fled to Lemuria. Yeah, he's dead. Even though we no longer prepare the draught, the water of our hot spring sustains us. Can I walk on here? No? Okay. Wait, was those graves? People actually die in Lemuria? Gato. No one in Lemuria feels any passion for anything. They're lazier than a cat in a sunbeam. Is Lemuria falling into decay? Nay, pay your local lucky game to drown out these thoughts. Who knows which might win? A nice sword. Or a new summon. How old am I again? I quit counting after I turned 200. And that was long ago. Huh. I've never been outside Lemuria. I do not know what the rest of the world is like. If it weren't laws preventing us from leaving, I would have gone in an instant. Now that Pierce has returned, maybe he'll share his tales of the outside world with me. The Senate passed a law that prohibits us from leaving, but Pierce was carried out to sea by a tidal wave. He cannot be blamed for that. Swords and summons are not permitted for use inside Lemuria as they are dangerous. It's trophies. Who knows what wonders lie across the sea of time? I'd love to know, but I can't stand places with little culture and no advanced civilization. Oh, cool. So you'll just leave and judge people as you go outside. Oh, chicken. Waiting for the people in the castle, the Lemurians would probably let themselves starve. Huh. Is this locked? Okay. The door does not want to open. Wait, I guess I was not close enough. It's not a door. Okay. Alright. I see a lot of stuff is still on cooldown. How? The Lemurians are so lazy that they make me look like a dynamo, and they live so long. Ooh. Hard nut. What does a delicious doggy treat? Is that all that was down here? Wait, no, there's supposed to be a gin around here. I believe that was on the a little hint list of what to do. Well, let me see here. After, oh, okay, that's later. Found it, nice. Where was it? I gotta turn on the ceiling fan in a second. Very slowly starting to get hot in my room. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now, actually. I like it was like really cold when I first started streaming. I was like, nope, not cold anymore. Nope, I already went here. Oh. Raina saved the world, moved, loves, and hated by many. Are you the travelers that came here with Piers? I'm sorry it's taken I am sorry it has taken me so long to visit, Uncle. Piers, you are alive. Yes, I managed to survive against a great many trials. What a fascinating coincidence. We stumbled across Piers' uncle's house. I must thank you all for looking after my nephew. This is Felix and Creighton. They are my friends, and have aided me tremendously. My sister could only hear how timid young Piers My sister could only hear how timid young Piers has become a mighty warrior. Where is my mother? We've been so busy since we arrived that I haven't had a chance to see her. A small box has full of miscellaneous crap on the very top shelf. I don't remember putting it there. It's literally the last place I would have looked. Hours of looking. Well, at least you found them. Now to think about it, this place is a mess. What happened? Mother is always so neat. No, she hasn't fallen ill again, has she? There's still illness in the area? My mother was born with a weak heart. Piers, I'm so sorry your return has come too late. After the tidal wave has washed you to sea, your mother suddenly fell ill. The shock of losing you was too great for her poor heart. She held out hope for your safe return until the very end. Perhaps your mother gave herself up to ensure your survival. Does that not sound like your mother? Where is she now? She rests in the cemetery now. Check the headstones, but you will find her. What should we do, Felix? Should we follow? Yeah. After all we've been through, at the very least we could do is offer Piers our condolences. Wait. I asked that you leave Piers to his mourning for now. And now he was struggling with his loss of his mother. He needs time. You came to Lemuria to learn more of alchemy, did you not? Your body was in pain after doing all that stuff yesterday, so moving things around today was not fun. Oof. At least it's all over. All's good for now, I hope. I suspected as much. Piers was right to bring you here. Piers told me his secret. His mission was given by His Highness to the King. Everybody losing parents. Even had the tidal wave had not carried Piers off, he would have left us. Such was his fate. You look confused. Piers told you about this, did he not? No. Curious, I can understand why he would do that. If Lord Conversato had not let the Senate oppose him, he would have left sooner. I wonder what Piers had brought along with him. Either way, I do not know why he has brought you here. I do know why, rather. Felix, don't tell me that he hasn't at least told you that much. Did Piers tell you nothing before bringing you here to Lemuria? Unfortunately, I know little more than that. Must be a deal going on. Lose one. Lose one, lose another for free. Well, Isaac lost his dad. Jenna had thought she had lost Felix, but Jenna lost her parents, I think. So, yeah. While Pierce confronts his sorrow over the loss of his mother, you have some time. I shall write you a letter. What does the geezer lose? Kraden? Kraden lost Bobby, his mentor, who came here to Lemuria, stole a draught that let him live like 200, 300 years. He recently died during the event, so this apparently off screen. So, I guess Bobby. So that you can lose, so that you can see Lumpa. Lumpa has locked himself in his tower and rarely comes out, but if I send this to him, he will see you. All I need is a bird to carry it to him in his tower. There, you should be able to see him now. Okay. Yeah, Felix is, we are a party of 3 now. Oh. Yeah, it's open now. Oop. The bird somehow looks fat despite being 20 pixels. Yeah, it's just art style. Are you the kid Pierce's traveling companions? The door is broken, I'm afraid. I open up a window just above the door. Sorry about this, but you have to climb through there. Okay. Squeeze on in. Hey, what? Where'd it go? Where? Oh. Excuse me? Oh. I didn't realize those are also steps. Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone could travel so far across the world in this age. Say, Pierce is with you, or why not? His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave. Of course, his mother, he loved her dearly. A terrible loss. Must be hard for him. On him. For him. Well, Pierce may not be here, but we still have much to discuss. If Pierce brought you, you must be working to break the seal in alchemy, right? Yay. Ah, Pierce has done quite well in finding you. Oh, that kind of worked out, actually. The mission as the good King Hydros has assigned to Pierce. What? Pierce has told you nothing of his mission. Really? So you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy? Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan far to the north. We are only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom. King Hydros told me that Venus and Mercury had been ignited once again. Was that your doing? I'm afraid I know nothing of any Northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. What are your goals? Ready to join us on this quest on behalf of Lord Bobby and of Toby. Bobby. I only know of one man named Bobby, but it couldn't. Master Lumpa, the Bobby we speak of, is the same man you knew long ago. Ah, so he's still out there, living in the outside world? No. Well, that might not be the most accurate way of putting it. Most accurate? My, you certainly have an odd way of turning the phrase. He was living, yes, until recently, that is. So, Babby passed away, but only recently, you say? Apparently. When he finally ran out of his mystic draughts, his spirit began to wane. and I no longer know anyone in the world outside. Right, but aren't you Lumpa, the righteous thief? I was called that once long ago. Why do you ask? But there's still at least one person in the outside world whom you must still know. Who would that be? It's a child called Lumpa in northern Angara rather. A man called Dampa lives there. I settled that village, and Dampa, he is my son. My grandson, Dodampa, rules over your village. Oh, right, that place. Rules? Rules is an ill-sounding word. But it's an accurate one. Lumpa Dodampa is an evil thief who has caused much trouble in Angara. What's become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen? Master Lumpa, don't you have any idea of how old Dampa is? He is, as I am, an old man, maybe older than even I. This news outrages you. Why don't you go and set Dodampa straight? Yeah, if only I could. Is this the only reason why we're here, to bring news of the outside world? It seems like it. You are kind, Felix, but there's much more important matters at hand. Before we begin, there is one thing I must say. If you don't mind, don't you, Felix? Clearly, your judgment on this matter is fogged, Felix. I must speak. I've discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reasons for this quest. What do you mean? Only that I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit again. Why are you telling all of us this now? Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Bobby should order me to research alchemy. Hey, wait a minute, is this what you promised to tell us once we reach Lemuria? Eh. Ah, yes, may I continue? Long ago, before alchemy's power was sealed, good thing I made this tea, because I'm going to need this. There were many civilizations as advanced and cultured as Lemuria. And at the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of those civilizations began to wane, until eventually they vanished. However, I have formed certain theories now suggesting that this may be related to the seal on alchemy. Let me get this straight. You felt you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria? And you only wanted to come to Lemuria to test your theories and see if they were really true? Even if everything you said was true, what does it all mean? If your theories were correct, the world itself will wane and vanish, won't it, Kieran? Pyrrhus never spoke of this to you, did he? Yeah, if you came to this theory on your own, you are indeed a wise scholar. We would do well to trust you. What do you mean? King Hydros and I, as well as others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs that you do, Kraden. You do? So wait, we aren't the bad people for trying to light the lighthouses right now? Civilizations thrive by building upon the knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. But where is the world today? The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We are all isolated and alone. Gotta hop off, go need to finish work. Hope the stream goes well, Joe. Thanks, Bear, for stopping by. Hope you had a fun time watching. And have a good sleep, or whatever you gotta do there, Bear. Stay safe, dude. You have encountered many cultures in your travels. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses that you have seen? No. No, they are not. But this is not the only sign of the decay you have theorized. I think it is best that you hear the rest directly from His Majesty King Hydros. Yes, Kraden, we shall go to visit the king. Ah, but the King Hydros is in council with Lord Conversado. We might not be allowed in. Conversado, that fool! He refuses to acknowledge what he could see with his own very eyes. We'll meet with him, with the king, and press our evidence upon Conversado. Come with me. Ah, stupid door. Yeah. Ah, at last you're open. To the king's chambers. The chambers. Lumpa ought to be as old as Lord Babby was, and he was still so much full of energy. Got a fire in him. I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Babby, though. Ah, but come, Felix, to the king's palace we go. Okie dokie. Oh, they just let us in like that. The Sea Council of His Highness the King follow this passage with two doors at the end. His Highness never leaves a meeting with Conversado in a good mood. Good luck. Oh, great. He's still in chambers with Lord Conversado. Why is he granting him this entrance? You are Lord Felix, correct? Eh. It would seem the warriors of which you spoke have arrived. Oh, Piers is here. So it would, Your Highness. I shall call them to us immediately. There's no need, Lumpa. Let us go to them. Hydros, would you see meet us dishonored thus? They ought to present themselves to us. I do not go to present myself to them, Conversado. I am merely going to where they are. I have something that I wish to show everyone. Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them. Do as you wish, Conversado. However, we shall go. I heard of your arrival. It is quite remarkable that you were able to reach Lemuria. Welcome. Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Gianna, Felix, and Kraden. Kraden is the one who told me of outside world civilizations, of their condition. Ah, Kraden, Lumpa describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us. Thank you, Your Highness. Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction. And who has decided this? You, Hydros? Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged. Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now. That can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached the conclusion after extensive research. I sent Piers to confirm this for me. So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send Piers away, despite our commands. You are incorrect. The tidal wave have carried me away by chance alone. Conversado, you must know the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to see if he knew that this would have happened. What was it that you intended to have Piers confirm? What the heck? This map shows the ancient world when Lemuria was still traded with people on many continents. It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly. And this is the map Lumpa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago. I used this map to sail around the world. It is quite accurate. Incredible. You understand, Kraden? What do you mean, understand? Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age. That's insane. It is not insane, it is true. Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps side by side. Huh. There's no mistaking it. The continents on Lumpa's map are clearly smaller. Lies, nothing but lies. What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people? No, well, that I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conversado. Who do you expect will believe such nonsense? If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Piers, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not? Thanks to Felix and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea. What did you find? We found in truth that Lumpa's map was more accurate than of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now that it appears on Olympus' map. What are you saying? Time itself has stopped. Think of Wayward as a living, breathing thing possessing its own life force. Core elements are the nourishment needed to sustain this being. Raiden, this is exactly what King Hydros himself has said to me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone into a state of akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Wayward prolongs his life. Yet when hibernating, the being has already stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, it needs only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish the weakened body once again. But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die. Wayward is wasting away, its continent is shrinking because its spring has never come. Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive. Tell me, Conversado, why do you think Poseidon has returned? Do you have the answer, Hydros? The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse. What? Do you have any idea what would happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again? You know that it could bring about destruction of this world, and you did it anyway? My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining light beacons. I do indeed, Conversado. I also fear the possibility that alchemy might destroy the world. But I cannot stand by knowing that, as I do, the world will wither and die if we do not act. This is madness, Hydros. It's the threat of alchemy mean so little to you? Would you put the world in greater danger to satisfy your theories? Only 2 of the beacons lit, I presume, or assume you intend to send Piers out again? And I will go, Lord Conversado. Felix has need of my power. And go, Piers. If you do, say farewell, for you will never be able to return. You will be banished from Lemuria forever. You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by the whole matter. I take my leave of you, Hydros. But I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness. What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome would be inevitable. But I would not sit silent while our world drifted down the path of its destruction. I want you to light the remaining beacons before you return. Reading card. That's what we tend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea. I've already heard this problem from Piers. This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief. I'm not sure what it is, but it contains some powerful synergy. Seems so. You are not certain? It is a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many kinds of adepts, do you not, Felix? If we include Piers in our numbers, we have 1 adept for each of the 4 elements. And at least one of you should be able to use the synergy that this contains. King Hydros believes that item can only be used by the one who wields synergy of the earth. If I am not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy could be called Grind. If you master this synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no trouble anymore. With Grind, you should be able to create a path by which you can sail into the Western Sea. Go, brave adepts, by your hands made the remaining lighthouses. Burn bright once more. This energy is quite powerful. It can only be trusted to a very few people. That His Highness, that His Highness has given it to you should illustrate how great his expectations are. I have no doubt that your journey will be fraught with ever-increasing danger, but we are counting on you, Felix. Okay, so we gotta move around some stuff. Oh, I did not want to equip that. No. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Lord Kamisato seems very angry. Maybe that's why he called for a Senate meeting. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.